What's going on, everyone? I'll be coming in just a few moments. I just want to get myself set up here. Come on in. Hope you guys are doing well on this money making Monday. You are actually listening to me have my cake. It's the title of my album. So give me a second here, guys. I'm going to be popping up. Me and my babies. Me and my babies. We gonna have my cake and we gonna eat it too. Come on in, come in, come in. Got some good news, big announcement on this call. And then I'm gonna put you guys inside of a trade. We're gonna live trade, guys. Gonna trade live today. So this is what I want you to do while you are coming in and while you are getting ready to come in, or while you're getting yourself settled. And I want you to download an app called Pocket Option. For Android, it's going to be PO Trade, and for Android, it's going to be Pocket Option Broker, and for iPhone, it's going to be PO Trade. And I want you guys to download that to your phone. It is an app. It's a trading app. Very simple app. Very easy to learn. And we're going to be doing a live trade using that app today. So we're going to see you guys make some money in literally 60, 90, 120 seconds. All right, guys, how are you? Today is Monday, January the 10th. I'm so glad to be with you on today. I am Kimberly McKinney. I call myself Money Chemistry because I like the concept of money and being able to learn all aspects of money. And the chemistry part is the fact that, I like to know about different types of investments and things of that nature and how to mix and match, how to really diversify and really build a great quality of life as it relates to investing. So while you are on here, while you are getting plug this, share this with some of your friends, tell them to hop on so that they could actually get some of this good knowledge that I'm going to be sharing with you on today. I'm going to be announcing something at the end of this live that it's going to be very, very beneficial for you and your family. So let's get to it. Well, I definitely want to come and talk to you on today and really share some information with you and just talk about the state of the economy, the things that we're experiencing. I'm pretty sure you guys have probably been watching the news and all types of announcements that the current president is really coming to the stand to talk about and really how this really affects you financially, guys. So I just want to come on here and just show you some other mechanisms that you could do to really outpace inflation. Don't be afraid of investments. I know some of you guys are looking at stocks and mutual funds and things of that nature. But I will tell you that the traditional way of investing can really kind of slow down your process. Most people are used to a 9-to-5 job, which you have your 401k. You are participating in a stock purchase plan or something of that nature. But we're starting to see that traditional ways of investments are at a much, much slower pace, and everything is moving slow, but it's moving fast. So that's why we have the emergence of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has been around now 13 years, so going on 14 years, and it's basically have outpaced your normal traditional investments. So I want to show you guys an app that I have been using to trade and make money in literally like 60 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I want you guys to, pull out your phones and download the same exact app that I'm using. It is called Pocket Option. And for those who have an Android phone, I want you to download the app Pocket Option Broker for Android. Okay. Pocket Option Broker for Android. And if you have an iPhone, the app is going to be PO Trade. Again, if you have an iPhone, it is going to be PO Trade. So what I want to do is what I want to share with you on today is I want to show you exactly what we look at when we actually enter into the markets using this particular app. Okay. I'm going to go into one of the strategies that we use very frequently to analyze the markets and understand when is a good time to get inside of a actual trade. So we're actually trading currency pairs. So we're now that the market, the foreign exchange market is is open, we know that our the New York Stock Exchange, that usually it probably shut down 2 hours ago. So, we trade off of the London, we trade off of the Japanese, and we trade off the New York Stock Exchange. And then there is another exchange that we also trade off of, but they occur during different time frames. So I'm going to go to one of the strategies called our Hfx strategy. And our Hfx strategy is literally called binary options. And binary options is basically time-based trading that allows you to really profit within a very, very extremely short period of time. You can make profits within 1 minute, guys, 60 seconds. And I want you guys to do that now. So come on in, continue to share this with some of the people that you know that may be interested. I'm going to show you guys literally how to make money in 60 seconds, literally how to make money in 2 minutes, literally how to make money in 3 minutes. So I definitely want you, for those who are just hopping on, I need you to download an app called Pocket Option. If you have an Android, if you are an Android user, that app is Pocket Option Broker. If you are an iPhone user, that app is PO Trade. And if you just want to watch, you are free to watch. All right. So we're going to be looking at, where am I? Right here. So we're going to be looking at HFX. Okay. So one of the strategies that we use is called Hourglass. And I'm going to click on Hourglass. Don't be alarmed by what you see, because I want you to just understand it's really simple as the click of a button, a green button and a red button. And I have the app already up. So while this is buffering, I'm going to show you exactly what we look at when we're looking at the charts. So this is a broker, KOT Forex, that's we're basically looking at. So the currency pair that we are looking at currently right now is the euro dollar against the Great British pound. Let's see if I can bring this down. Can I move this down? All right, so let me click on this. I'm going to click on this. And we're going to look at the currency pair of the Australian dollar and the Swiss franc. So this one has a call score of a 2, but this particular trade went out 2 minutes ago. So let's see. Okay, now it's 3 minutes ago. So the way that works, guys, is we actually look at, we go here to this Pocket Option app, and we're going to pull up, we're going to click, and we're going to find Australian dollar against, I think it was the Swiss franc. Yep, Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. So what we do, we go to Pocket Options. If you are watching, you should be able to click on something that says currencies. And the way that I was able to find it is I looked at the currency pair right here. It might look a little different on your phone or your tablet or wherever you, whatever device that you're using. But if you see the currency pairs right here that looks like this, you click on that, and another window will also open up. So it gives you the opportunity to trade currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, and indices. So guys, even if you want to trade stocks, you can do that in this app, and you can make money in stocks literally in 1, 2, or 3 minutes. All right, but right now we are on currencies. We are looking for the Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. Right now that is paying 50%. So let's see if we can look at something that's paying a little bit more. Let's look at these pairs right here. Let's see if we can find the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. So let me go back to the strategy. Okay, here we go, right here. And this is a call button. So guys, if you are watching, and if on your phone or whatever device that you're using, when this particular trade comes out, they're calling it as a call. You are going to press the green button, but you're not going to do that until I tell you, okay? But the way that we look at that, we look at the entry. So right now the market is sitting around 82.670. And when you think about the Japanese yen, the way that they calculate pips is totally different than some of the other currency pairs. So we're looking at the currency strength meter right here that tells you that the Australian dollar is stronger than the Japanese yen. So this just went out a minute ago. This just went out, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at, let's see, we're going to look at, the important thing is we're going to look at this number right here. So 82687. So basically what it's saying now that they've changed it from a call to a put, and a put is the red button, guys. They're telling us to press the red button. But honestly, from what I can tell, this looks like it's still going to be a market that's going to be moving still in a upwards direction, but we'll see. Okay. We look at the last three numbers, which is 687, because that's where the current price of where the market should be right now. So we're going to look at pocket options. We're going to select AUDJPY, and the screen should go to now the market should reflect the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. So as you can see, because the currency strength is a little bit different. They're saying it's a put, but it looks like the market's still kind of moving in that upwards direction. So I am going to press, which I've already done. I'm pressing the green button, and guys, let's see, we have about a couple of seconds left in this trade. As you can see that it's moving right now. It looks like the market is moving a little bit slow. But it looks like, guys, that the market is really kind of staying in that area, in that range. So as long as the market stay above that green entry point, then we've made money, we've profited. So it looks like, guys, I actually profited in this particular trade, and I wasn't in this trade very long. So as you can see, there was a little orange or brown looking bubble that popped up at the bottom of my screen to let me know that congratulations, I made money in this trade, in this currency pair, which I was only in this trade for, guys, 60 seconds. And I went in with $10. And guys, towards the end, as you can see, there was like a little flag that was at the top. It's like an expiration flag, just like you're running a race in NASCAR. They have the flags to let you know you went through your first lap or your final lap. Guys, that during the time that I was in this trade, that I actually stayed, I profited. This was it was a shaky trade, because when I entered into the trade, it kind of stayed in that same frame. So and that's on that same price point, and it didn't move much. But now that we see that the market still has gone right back to our same price point, because remember, we look at the last three digits of that particular trade call out. So it was 687. So anything, I would say 687, if it goes a little bit above, it might be just a tad bit, not much, but if it goes a little bit below the 687, that's a good entry point to get in so that the market can actually move. And as you can see, since we've been out of the trade, the market did exactly what it was supposed to do. So it moved, although they called it out as a put. A put means that the market is going to be moving down. A call means the market is moving up. And right now, price of the market has moved all the way up. And the only reason why I'll be able to read and understand this, guys, is because I stay plugged into this platform, and I become a student, guys. I become a student to make sure that I can get in this market and I can make money very quickly, very easily, and be in and out, and I can go on for the rest of my day. So would you guys be interested in letting me show you another trade idea? If you want me to show you another trade idea, I can. All right, so we're going to look at another currency pair. We might look at the same currency pair. All right, so it says now a put score of 4. All right, this one just went out 5 minutes ago. So let's see if another trade idea is going to is going to come out. Okay, so another trade I did just came out as a put. It's sitting at 697 now, but from the looks of it, looks like the currency pair of the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. The Australian dollar is still a lot stronger than the Japanese yen, ladies and gentlemen. So to me, that tells me that the market is still potentially in a buy until we start to see a reversal, to see that the market is moving in the opposite direction. But right now, it looks like it is still moving in a buyer's position. And this is good because while it is in the buyer's position, that gives you the opportunity to still make money, to still profit, while the market is moving up until it reverses and comes back down. And you can still profit when it starts to move in the in that trend of going down. So let's see, about a minute. Let's see, the Australian is 57.7. So let's go in with another call. Let's see, the market, they're saying 697. The market is currently right now at 703. I'll move this over a little bit so we can actually see what the market is doing. So let's see. And a lot of times, it's better to have patience. It's better to have patience and allow the market to kind of move and come to you. And that's just only with practice. So we see it moving down just a tad bit, You see it's still staying in between at 702 and 704. Okay, now it's moved down a little bit. It's pretty much staying in the same area. So let me see what has changed. Okay, we still see that the Australian dollar is dominant. Let's see. So let's go in with a call right here. Let's see what the market does. Remember, we're only in this particular trade for 1 minute. And when that 1 minute is up and expired, then we will know exactly whether we are in profit or not. Sometimes we can have, okay, right now the market is above our entry point and it is moving in that upwards direction. So long as the market stay above our green line, because this is where we entered the market, long as it stays above that, we are in profit, ladies and gentlemen. So we only have a couple of seconds left, and it looks like that we are getting close to our expiration of this particular trade. And once our trade hits this flag, then that lets us know that as long as it stays above that flag, we are in profit. So we are getting ready to get close. So it's winding down. So again, I wouldn't know how to mark up these charts if I did not stay plugged into this systems. And looks like we're going to win this trade. Boop. All right. So I went in with $10, guys. And I won an additional $17 total. Guys, many people don't make $17 an hour, and I was able to make $17 in 60 seconds. So I just want to share that with you, and I hope you guys enjoy it because this was really fun to watch. And guys, just understand, if you do this for 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day, you can actually replace your daily income or what you work on a 9-to-5 job. You can replace it in really a third of the time, a millisecond of the time. So I just want to share that with you. And also I want to share this with you so that you understand exactly, why it is important to, invest in foreign trade.
the Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about the history of Forex. Many people are curious as to how the foreign exchange market came to exist. To better understand this, we are going to have to peer back through time to the first ever trade system called bartering. The bartering system existed in a time when there was no money or currencies to use. People instead traded goods and services such as livestock, skills, talents, salt, and even people for the goods and services they needed from others. Eventually, the bartering system was abandoned when people began to trade units of commodities such as shells, rice, barley, stones, precious metals, and even bits of gold, as they were deemed more valuable as civilization progressed. This system was called the commodities. Then along came something revolutionary. It came in the form of coins, or simply called the coinage. These coins were made out of electrum, which were mixtures of gold and silver and pre-weighed. This allowed people to trade what they wanted for what they needed. This particular system had a large impact all around the world, as many different countries began to quickly adopt the coinage system. This opened many doors and gave way for people to participate in foreign trades. The Chinese then came along with the invention of paper money. It started off as IOU notes from private institutions. These private institutions became known today as what we would call banks. Paper was given in exchange for holding gold and silver. In turn, this paved the way to the gold standard, or where all currencies were to be backed by gold. Due to the mass printing of paper notes, however, and not being backed by actual gold, countries decided to come together to create the first monetary trading system that would be advantageous to all countries involved. This would also keep exchange rates fixed in foreign trades. Due to the rough nature of fixed currencies and unfair trades, 44 countries decided to come together when World War II devastated many European countries, and it birthed the creation of the Bretton Woods system in 1944. But by 1973, that quickly came to an end. By that time, all the countries agreed to align their currencies to the United States, leading the way for the US dollar to become the new global reserve currency. By 1994, the world saw the first currency digitally traded online for the very first time. That's right, the online Forex market was born. As modern civilization advanced rather quickly, so did the adoption of Forex trading worldwide. And the rest, as they say, is history. Now that you know the history of the foreign exchange market, let's begin to focus on something a bit more exciting: how to make money in it. This concludes our course. One of the best ways to remember anything new is to tell someone what you just learned. Steps like these will greatly enhance your results and shorten the learning curve. Improving the quality of your life comes down to one very important and powerful question: what will you become? You got this, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, that was very informative information, really talking about how the foreign market really got started. And that's just part of what you will find inside of this academy, guys. We actually what I've shown you today is I put you in 2 trades today, showed you how to make money literally in 60 seconds. I showed you the video that the videos and the tools that you can also look at, which is a 4-minute video that you finished watching just here now that talks about and explains more in detail about the foreign exchange market. And then you actually had an opportunity to look at the strategy that we use, which is our hourglass strategy, and how we applied it to a broker platform called PO Trade. Also, I'm going to show you exactly how you can also utilize this information to also go live with some of our educators in this space. So when we have, sessions like this, you can actually learn from a live educator. And that live educator is going to, first of all, they're going to go through how to navigate this system. They're going to show you how to navigate this entire platform. They're going to give you some mindset information on mindset, helping you, preparing your mind to get ready to understand trading, because you got to get your mindset around the fact of understanding trade, understanding that you're operating your investments in a total different sector versus your traditional sector. So you have to be able to prepare your mind for this type of trading and understanding the risk factors involved, and also how to calculate your risk. So we show you how to protect your money so that you don't over leverage or over extend yourself when it comes to trading. Just understand, trading in the foreign exchange market, trading in this sector of the investment world, it doesn't take a whole lot of money, guys. You can go into the market with 1 cent. 1 cent is actually equivalent to 10 cents. 10 cents is equivalent to $1. $1 is equivalent to $10. But depend upon how you fund your broker accounts, we show you exactly how to make sure your risk to reward matches what you have in your broker accounts, and we help you protect yourself so that you can, if your trade day isn't a best day on that day, then we show you how to leverage where you can live to trade another day and not blow your accounts. So what you're looking at here are some of the top educators that are viewed this week. We have over 200 educators that we go on live in real time. And anytime that you may miss one of their sessions, you can always go back and go back to the re-recordings. So we have a lot of educators on here that talks about cryptocurrency. So we have educators for each pillar of the business that you want to learn. So we have educators in Forex, we have educators in Hfx, we have educators in DCX, and we also have educators in our e-commerce academy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on DCX for the sake of crypto is really a really growing industry, is a very popular industry. And let's see, right now, I think we may have an educator on that's live currently right now. And I'll see if I can hop on, let you guys see a real live and inclusive and in-depth. Yep, we do. We do. We actually have we actually have a educator on right now. His name is Hfx Strategy, and he's really talking about digital currency for beginners. So all I do is click on his name, and his particular channel is going to pop up. So this serves just like a Netflix, guys. So, or a TV guide or any type of cable guide. If you know a person that you want to watch or you want to learn from comes on at a certain time, then you prepare your calendar, for that time that particular educator comes on. So we're going to click on Hfx Strategy and see if we can go into his live session that is happening right now. And he also happens to be a chef. So a lot of times he shares some of his most delicious recipes towards the end. So you get a lot, they share a lot. Let's see.
And you can even find Atari on Sushi Swap and stuff like that. If you scroll down, it'll tell you where you're able to find Atari. So what are you going to do to use these swap platforms. Roughly, you could use it whichever one that you want to use. Now, you're going to need either WETH or WBNB depending on the platform. And then it says Hotbit and some other exchanges may have it as well, and tells you the spread that they have as well. And Hotbit may have a very low spread actually in comparison to what they have, but again, there's not that much even volume being traded there. But okay, so now let's take a look at. There's another. What do you call it?
Okay, so I paused it for right now because he's still live. But what I paused it so that you guys can see to the left, to the right of the screen, that we have a couple of thousand of people that's in the session currently right now. And what they're doing is they are placing or they're typing questions, or they're typing comments and statements in the chat box. And this allows the actual educator to read what is in the chat box and actually answer any of their questions that they may have during this live session. And that's a great idea because, most people or most educators, they're only going to just kind of lecture and just lecture and not give you the opportunity to ask any questions. Well, you can do that here inside of this academy. And they basically answer you right here in real time. And if you miss this session, you can soon as it is over, actually, you can go back and listen to the recording. So as soon as he may be on for maybe an hour, 40 minutes, or 45 minutes. Soon as he is done, you can actually go in probably the next minute later and go right back and listen to this entire recording. And a lot of times they keep these recordings at either some of their favorite recordings, if there's important information that needs to be talked about, discussed, and discovered. They'll put that in their in their favorites, or if there's something new that they've heard, some new news that has come, and they're sharing it with us, they might put that in their favorites. So you can always go down to the bottom of that, and you can click on recorded sessions, you can click on favorite sessions, or you can click on watch all recordings and market ideas, however you need to do. And a lot of times they'll make reference to certain recorded sessions that may be beneficial for you if you have questions, if they're not able to get to your question in the current live setting. But they always give you some type of direction to go to so that you could actually utilize the resource. These are perfect resources for any person that wants to learn how to trade. It is perfect resources for anyone that actually really want to understand how to maneuver in these charts. Because I'm telling you, as time progress and as more time move along, and as the economy move along, although people are going to be receiving maybe extra pay or an additional pay from their jobs, but guess what? Inflation and the cost of living is going to catch right back up with that. So it's almost like, you're still going to be right here. And we want to really show you how to outpace what's happening with everything that's going on in the economy. So I thank you so very much for allowing me to go in more depth and talking about this. And I also want to make an announcement that since I've showed you how to utilize our HFX platform, and I showed you how easy it is to make money in 60 seconds, I want to let you know that I'm actually offering this particular trading software. You can either get cryptocurrency, or you can actually get any of our platforms individually, ladies and gentlemen, for a small fee of $185. I'm going to show you right now what we got going on. There's a promo going on. And guys, I'm telling you, what better time to be able to learn a skill set for $185. You can't beat $185. You're going to end up paying thousands and thousands of dollars for anything more, any other platform. You're going to end up paying more than $185. And normally this is $235. Each individual platform, which is Forex, our high frequency Forex, which I showed you on tonight, how to make money in 60 seconds, and also showed you in crypto. And also you have access to even start your online business for $185. And I'm going to show you right now the promo that we are running, guys. The promo we are running for $185 to get started. That's a no-brainer. Less than $200 that you can actually have access to everything as it pertains to each individual academy. As you can see, it is for $50 less than what it initially cost. $185. So that means you can learn how to trade Forex for $185, and you're going to get everything pertaining to Forex. That means you're going to get your resources, your tools. You're going to have access to all the educators. Hell, the educators actually work for you. You're going to get access to cryptocurrency, everything as it relates to cryptocurrency. You're going to get access to the strategies. You're going to get access to the apps for when they send out trading apps or trade setups for you to copy and paste. You're going to get access to all of that. You're going to get access to all the education, so you know the back end of why cryptocurrency is here, what it is, what it has been created to do, which is solve a problem, which is solve a world problem. That's the thing. When there's creation, there's always a creation to solve something, guys. Also, you have access to e-commerce, guys. For $185, you can learn how to set up an online store like Amazon or Etsy or Shopify. For $185, which they're going to show you how to set up your online store. They're going to give you all of the tools. They're going to, you can sit down, and again, you have access to those educators as well, so you can go live with them. You guys are going to go through a step-by-step process of walking through your website, how to set it up from A to Z, and it doesn't even take very long. And then even along that, as e-commerce and as the tech world and increases or advances, you're going to learn you're going to get access. You're going to have firsthand access to all of those skills, resources, and things coming down the pipeline. And then last but not least, we have our Hfx platform, which I showed you on today, how to make money literally in 60 seconds. Guys, you literally saw me make money in 60 seconds. That is also a platform that is $185, and you're going to get everything, every resource, every tool as it relates to Hfx. So this is something that you don't want to waste time. You don't want to try to figure out what do you want to if I want to do it or not. Go ahead and get started and start bringing in some money for your household, because we know, as we know it now, there's still a new variant of the coronavirus that is going around. Now they have combined the two. They call it Delta Cron or Delta Omicron, whatever it is. We don't know what's the next state of the economy. And I'm pretty sure that they don't want to shut things down. But as things start to progressively get a little worse, you're going to probably find people at home more, which you're going to save, in certain areas. But you're going to find there's going to be some changes. And I definitely want to be able to be here to be at the forefront of whatever decision that you're making as it relates to finances and investments, and showing you how you can take the profits from this right here that you're learning, and you can diversify from anywhere in the world, anything that you are presently wanting to do as a goal. If you are looking to buy a house, if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to save, for kids college education, if you want to show this to your kids, you can do that. You can teach them exactly the same trade setups, the same strategies, the same skill set. And while they're in college, they can learn this, and they don't necessarily have to get a college job. Guess what? They can learn how to trade right from their dorm rooms. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have some other things. There are some bills that you want to pay off, or there are some other, you want to go on trips. And I know that's kind of weird right about now with all the things that are going up, but still people are still going on trips. People are still traveling the world. People are still seeing the world. Why not? People are not allowing this version of coronavirus to really, really put a dampen on their life. Life is still to be lived, guys. And if you believe in a higher power, and you believe that there's protection and covering over you, then you wouldn't be worried about what's happening in the world. So I very much encourage you guys to get started. Don't delay, don't waste time, and let's go. I am here to help you. I'm here to provide you with support. You're not doing this alone. You will have a bunch of support from a huge community of individuals, like-minded individuals, that we're all here to help and support each other. And you'll be working very, very closely with me. And not only with that, if there's any questions that you have, you can definitely ask me, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. And if I can't, I always have a backup of someone that can also answer those questions. But for the most part, I'm pretty very thorough in what's happening. So again, I put the link in the comments. Definitely get started. And I see you guys on tonight, or I see you guys the next time that I am on, which I'll probably hop on a little bit later tonight and probably tomorrow. But I definitely want to just come to you on this Money Making Monday, give you some great information, and also show you literally like you can make what you make an hour in 60 seconds. So let's go. Guys, have a great night, and I will see you soon. Have a great night.